If you have this message on your Ford, there's an easy fix. And yes, the hood is closed, but this annoying message comes up every time. Keep watching and I'll show you how to fix it. Hi everyone, we have a 2016 Ford Escape we're working on today. And this has the EcoBoost 2.0 motor in it. But the issue is the hood is ajar. It's not, well, it's ajar right now, but the message keeps coming up on the dash, and when the hood is shut, it still comes up. So what that means, it's a bad sensor, and to change that sensor, you have to buy the whole hood latch assembly, and that has the sensor built into it. So I'll show you what it looks like on the car. I'll show you what part is that we're replacing it with, and it should be a pretty simple fix. So here's what the hood latch looks like inside the car here, and this is the sensor right here, and that one actually is the one that tells it when it's closed or not. And you know, I tried to lubricate it. I thought maybe that was the problem, but if we look down in here, this is the actual switch here, and it's kind of just like a little micro switch. When this piece here moves, which is part of the latch assembly, it pushes against here, and mine's actually missing a little metal plate as well. But there's just a little piece that pushes in, and I'll show you on the new one. That switch just wears out and breaks internally, and the only way to change it is just to change this whole hood latch assembly. So here's the back side of the new hood latch assembly. Pretty straightforward. You can see, get a better idea, that's the actual switch itself, and you can kind of see that one has this metal plate right up here that pushes against, and then it pushes that little button in, and that's what activates that little switch itself. Pretty common part. You can get the Ford Motorcraft version. It's a little bit more expensive. I chose just to get the Dorman version, and this is the part number 820-003. You can find it on Amazon pretty easy, or I believe AutoZone carries these as well. But that's what we're going to change today, so let's get to it. So we got the plug here for the sensor. That thing should just come right off. It's got just like a little squeeze tab right on the bottom here. Just squeeze that a little bit. Unplug that first, get that kind of out of the way. So tuck that back down in there for a little bit. And then we're just going to take these cables off. There's one back here and then one on the front side. We're going to just release those, get those out of the way. And then it's just two bolts, it looks like, right here and here. And then that whole latch should come off then. So to release this cable, I'm just going to unclip it just a little bit back here on the side. Just get a little bit of leverage there so you can pull that out. Pretty simple. So it only goes in and out one way. It's kind of hard to see, but there's just a hole right there on the top. Very simple. You just pull it out that hole once the cable's loose, move that out of the road. Similar on this backside cable here. Let's see if we can pop this one up and out. Yeah, screwdriver, a little bit of leverage, it will pop right out. And then again, it's keyed. See how this one actually has the little hole here. You basically just lift it out of that hole, and then we'll set that one on the side as well. Okay, on the back side again, we just have two bolts. Right here is one. We're gonna go ahead and loosen that one. It looks like it's just in plastic, believe it or not. That's crazy. That's what's holding the hood down. Yeah, it's just a little plastic bolt there. Well, the bolt itself is not plastic, but it's made to go in that plastic. Yeah, that's it. That's all it holds it in. There's the old latch. There are a couple holes. Let me see if I can show you right here on this side, one on this side. And those do go in. There's a nub right here and then one right here. But otherwise, it's just those two bolts that hold the thing on. Let's grab the new one and we'll bolt it back in place. Okay, here's the new one. One thing to note before I put this in place here, they make two different versions of this. So this version is actually with the anti-theft. The wiring must be a little bit different on the one without the anti-theft. You can look up your model to make sure it has it or not. Any of the, I believe, SE versions or titanium and the Escapes will have the anti-theft. And you can see that this is actually the same color. This is a black sensor, so is the factory one. I believe the non-anti-theft, this sensor is actually white. Don't quote me on that, but I know that mine had the anti-theft, so that's what I had purchased, and that's what the part number was that I gave you at the beginning. I don't really see any adjustments either, so I assume that it has to be lined up perfectly for the hood to catch and close. I know on most cars there's a little slot that you can actually adjust your hood latch, but do not see it with this one. These were not very tight, so I'm just going to hand tighten them. You don't want to tighten them too much, it'll break out plastic. It feels solid, so let's go ahead and put this cable here back in. We're just going to drop it down in the top of the hole, pull back on it, and then make sure that it's clipped back in place. So that one's easy. Same thing with this other one. We're just going to drop it back in that hole on the top here. We'll get it in place here on the side. And then make sure everything gets clipped back in. Just like that, and it keeps it from moving then. Last piece is just the sensor itself. We'll plug that back in. You should hear it click. There, a little slight click, pull on it a little bit, make sure it's not coming off. We'll test the hood release on the outside. That works really good. We'll go ahead and test the one on the inside to make sure this cable pulls fine. That looks good. Pretty much all I used was a 10mm socket and just a screwdriver just to pry just a little bit on that one clip. And that was it. Very simple. Okay, let's test the hood. Make sure it latches. And there's the safety catch. And then let's see if we can get it to shut. Now that that's shut fine, we'll go ahead in the inside of the car, we'll pull the lever, make sure it releases. It did pop open. Check the safety, that works fine. And then the hood release up front, no problem. That all looks good. Let's go on the inside of the car and see if this actually solved our Hood Ajar light. I think it did, but here's the moment of truth. We're gonna go ahead and start it up and see if we get any messages. No messages so far. One thing that is interesting too, that I didn't notice before, if you look at the actual graphic here, you can see the tail lights are on and the headlights are on. Before, I was getting a little open hood diagram actually on there. It's showing it shut now, so that's a good thing. I'm gonna put it in reverse here. We'll back up a little bit, put it back in drive, make sure that we're not getting any other messages. One more test. I'm gonna actually pop the hood. And I'm gonna go out there and prop it open a little bit and make sure that the sensor is actually working the way it should. I opened the hood just slightly and you can kind of see that diagram difference. It looks like a little engine bay kind of diagram there. So that definitely seems to appear that the hood is ajar now, because it is. I went ahead and shut the hood and you can see that it changed. This indicates that everything's working fine. So we are all set. Well, that wraps this video up. Hood latch did the trick, and of course it was just that sensor. So guys, if you have a hood ajar message coming up on your Ford, it's an easy fix. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Until the next one, guys, take care.